pretty time of day, quiet with the birds singing as the background. I'll get up for sunrise and experience it for all of us and put it on video so you can sleep in. Start with your posture and on your back in your bed with your legs uncrossed. Place your hands on your body lightly, maybe your belly and your chest, or your belly and your rib cage, so you can feel yourself breathe with your whole body. If you're sitting in a chair, your feet flat on the floor, narrow hip distance apart, and your sit bones evenly planted. Lift your chest and gently pull your chin back towards your neck. You're making space for nerves and air to be able to flow freely. And then focus on your breath coming in through both nostrils. And as it comes in, the belly rises. And then let it go. That's the natural breath, and that's the breath we're looking to pull into our life. As we do our practice, we expand the natural breath into what we call a 3-part breath, which comes in through both nostrils, the belly rounds, continue to pull the air in, and the rib cage expands. Continue to pull the air in and all the way up to the collarbones, the 3 parts. And at the top, spill it out. For now, let's just do the natural breath, which is just gently inhale through both nostrils and let the belly rise. And then exhale. Good. Now notice yourself. And what's predominant? Is it some twinge or something in your body? Is it a troublesome thought? What's predominant? Is it tension? Just notice that as you breathe. If it's a thought, one suggestion is to change it to a better thought. Nothing drastic, just something simple. Just something a little better. If it's a twinge or a pain, focus your attention on that place and place your hand where that is. And breathe to it. If it's general tension, don't we all have that? Yesterday we did a button, and we chose the chin. You can choose any place you want, and put your finger right on the center of your chin, and use it to remind yourself to release your jaw. So let your jaw go slack. And then let that space at the base of your skull, let that go. Release that. Good. Keep breathing the natural breath. And aware of yourself and your finger on your chin, reminding yourself to let the jaw go slack again and let the base of the skull go slack again when it starts to tense up. Maybe your hand is on a place in your body. Maybe your mind is very active and you're just shifting from the thought to a new thought that's a little better or different, better. And breathe with your natural breath, with your belly rising and falling. Good. Yesterday I was caught in traffic. I wasn't in a hurry, but traffic is always a trigger for extra tension in the body, a little grip the steering wheel harder, a little mental angst. And so I tried out our button, and I brought my finger up to my chin, and I released the tension in my jaw and my skull at the base, and I made sure that I was using the natural belly breath. And I wasn't really driving because nothing was moving. And so I just left my finger on my chin. And it was a great reminder to continue to let the tension go. If I take my finger down pretty quickly, I forget, and I'm carrying the tension again. So touch your chin and let your jaw go and the base of your skull go again, and continue the natural breath, belly rounding up. Experiment with this button that we're creating and see if it works for you, or if you can encourage it to work for you. Good. And now begin to deepen the breath. And when the belly rounds up, continue pulling it in and round across the rib cage and all the way up to the collarbones into that long, deep, complete breath. And then on the exhale, either out through rounded lips or out through your nose, extend the exhale, working for twice as long on the exhale or longer, and pulling the air in through both the nostrils. Belly rounds, continue pulling, and rib cage expands. Continue pulling all the way up into the collarbones. And then releasing and extending the exhale. A long, deep, complete breath. And notice as you're breathing, are you picking up tension? Because you want it to be, you want some effort to extend the breath. But you don't want so much effort that you interrupt the level of tension. It's that if you try too hard, you're not effective. So you just go to that point of gentle challenge and no further. And if you start picking up extra tension, push the button and let the jaw go slack and the skull at the base drop. And keep breathing. Good. Tension is a good thing. And they say how much tension is a good thing will help however much you need to get the job done. So when we're lying in bed and we're breathing and thinking, There's not much tension needed, right? And so it's a good time to practice letting go. And it's good to interrupt the tension and give our body a chance to return to a more relaxed state. If not, the tension tends to build and we pick up more and more. And so we push the button and release the tension and remind ourselves to use our natural breath. So keep breathing now with your 3-part breath, your whole complete breath. And if tension tries to build, release it with your jaw and your skull. What a great way to start the day. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day. Push the button when needed.